Hey friends, I am out. I gotta get going this morning. I got a doctor's appointment and it's a little ways away. I might go shopping too. I got some things to pick up for our event. So I wanted to come out here real fast before I finish getting ready and do all of our goodies for our chickens. Miss Rose was in here this morning just a few minutes ago and she hopped out without laying her eggs, so she must want food more than she wants to lay an egg. So I'm gonna turn y'all around so you can see. 2 eggs, but it is early at the chicken inn, so I'll be back a little later. Or I'll let them sit till tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Chicken eggs can stay, I never put mine in the fridge unless they've been compromised and I have to. So like if a shell cracks without the membrane, with it still being intact, I'll go ahead and put it in the fridge. If it's getting a little older, but you can leave them on the counter for up to a month without putting them before you have to put them in the fridge. Now, the older they are, they taste fine, but like you'll notice if you ever get eggs from a grocery store, it might have a blood spot. The little strings that look like little strings that come off the yolks, those will get a little darker and cloudier as they get older. A fresh egg won't have those. They're just gorgeous. So we're the only nation and we're the only country in the whole world that puts eggs in the fridge because we have such strict guidelines that they have to be washed and sanitized and all this. So they have to then go in the fridge. Once it is washed, it has to go in the fridge because you are removing the protective layer. So that's why our eggs are refrigerated. But if you homestead, you can leave your eggs on the counter, or if you go to a farm and get them, you can leave them on a counter. As long as if they have been refrigerated, that means they have been washed and ready for public consumption, basically. So it's just the guidelines that have to be adhered to. So there you go. There's Miss Rose. She was in the box this morning. Go on now. Go on, Miss Rosie. Miss Rosie Posey. My sweet little girl. She says, I want to come with you, Mama. So, no update on Mr. Carson yet. We haven't had the chance to do anything, but I'm positive that we're going to be rehoming him and finding him a new home. I think Log Home Dad has a girl at the Tractor Supply that will end up taking him. If not, I'm going to contact our local school that has a ag program, and because he's beautiful, like he could be a showbird. They could definitely show him. He's so pretty. So just because we thought about, okay, well, what if we just go ahead and let him out and let him free roam, and if anything happens to him, fine. But then we've got a little 5-pound Chihuahua. We've got grandbabies. I mean, he could really hurt one of them. So we really had to think it through a little bit, and I think that's the route we're gonna go, because he is so big and awkward and puts up such a fight. I cannot pick him up anymore. I can't grab him and pick him up like I used to. No problem at all. But he is just so stinking big. Log Home Dad can do it, but I mean, he's 6'4" and 240 pounds, so that's a lot different than me trying to pick him up. So we don't want, with those spurs, we don't want anything happening to our grandbabies. You know, like I said, to my Chihuahua, I think he would be fine as far as predators. I mean, I guess he could be a sitting duck if he was sleeping or something, but he would be in the coop at night. But we have seen the coyotes out during the day, and you know, I don't know. And I don't want that happening to him, so we'd rather find him a nice home. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So let's go in today and see if this little booger behaves himself. I got their food already. Hey, y'all. All right, Mr. Carson, I know you're going to behave yourself today. The cameras are watching. There is Log Home Dad. I shall take you down, mister. I got my rake today. I got it. He sees it right behind me. It's sitting right here. He sees it, the yellow handle. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Amanda. I see y'all on here. I only see who I'm friends with on Facebook. So I don't see the names of other people. Hey, log home goodness.
Hey.
How you doing, you big hunk of man? Look at him.
How's Mr. Carson treating you today?
He sees the rake. He sees the handle on the rake. I'm trying to be inconspicuous with it, but he knows. So I was just telling him we were going to try to find him a home. We weighed all of our options, and we don't want our grandbabies or our little Lucy to get hurt by him.
Does everybody know who Lucy is?
My little Chewy. I show pictures of her every once in a while. And I'm hoping once we get rid of Mr. Carson, we can work on Mosley more. Because as it is right now, I mean, we cannot touch any of these birds. He goes bananas. And you should see when Log Home Dad puts him in the coop and we're out here with them, I mean, he is going nuts inside.
They're slinging lettuce on each other.
That's so funny that they're after the lettuce all of a sudden. They've left it alone so many times. But they have just absolutely loved it the last couple of weeks.
Maybe they like the iceberg.
Yeah, it's their preference. There's no contamination of iceberg, I don't believe.
Not currently.
You want to tell him your Roman joke?
My Roman joke.
Yeah. Didn't you put it on Log Home Dad?
Yeah. I don't remember it.
Oh! Had to do with Caesar.
Yeah.
Goodness. Hey, Carol Ann, how you doing, honey?
Have you got the temperature in Richmond yet?
Richmond, no, Kim's not on here. At least I don't see her. Yeah, so we, are you staying? Are you here? Are you going back out?
No, I'm saying.
Okay. Because I thought I was going to have to let him out here for a few minutes and let him back in. I got to go to the doctor's. Okie dokie. And Log Home Dad's going to clean Log Home Mom's carpet today. I have to think of alternative payment forms. I'm going to have to fill Log Home Dad's love tank. Sloppy Joe's.
You know me so well.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, and he doesn't mess with me. Well, he has tried a couple of times when Log Home Dad's been out here, but he's not actually gotten to attack me when he's out here. So he is definitely intimidated by Log Home Dad.
I've yet to witness the events.
These said events.
These accusations
of your Mr. Carson?
Against Mr. Carson.
Maybe you should have been a defense attorney, Log Home Dad. Doggone it, we could be living in a log home mansion. Oh, he knows. You have witnessed the aftermath, though. Oh, I sent you the video of the one from the other day. Just happened to catch it on video. He's never attacked me on video like that, though.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I set him up. Maria says morning.
Good morning.
We are going to have an amazing day today. My carpets are going to get cleaned. Log Home Dad's going to start the outside. He always waits till the last minute to do anything. Christmas shopping, y'all. He is that 99% of males that are out shopping on Christmas. Yeah, that's him. So I get the leftover...
Inflatable foot bath?
Yes, inflatable foot bath. And I told him we might as well just wait until like the day after Christmas to go get everything on sale. We've actually done pretty good. We're almost done Christmas shopping. I have stockings, which I've never done. But, you know, we've decided over the last few years we don't do a lot of gifts. And we just, we do stockings on Christmas morning. And then we do gifts, but they aren't in abundance at all. It used to be, you know, and of course people still do it. We have a sister-in-law that literally, the stack of presents will be as tall as the tree. And they go at it at like a melee.
We open one gift at a time. And my kids aren't allowed to open it until after dinner. Usually we open them. And yeah, so we do stockings in the mornings. But usually the gifts themselves aren't until after dinner. And because there's not a lot, and you know, we enjoy the day with each other, and yeah, that's how we do it. But it's not a lot of gifts. I would rather have something special and that they'll remember than a bunch of little things that will get broken and they won't remember and all that. So that's how we do. We've been doing that for several years now. So we get one big nice thing, and then, you know, we might get a few things that's like caught our eye and stuff. So all right, y'all. Well, I am going to get busy. I'm going to get in. I got to finish getting ready, and I got to get out the door so Dog Dad can clean my carpets. So if y'all come into my house, take your shoes off. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Love you guys. See you tomorrow on the Chicken In. Bye. Bye from Dog Dad.